April 14, 1972, the Battle of Fire Support Base Charlie. A lone American on the base, serving as a senior advisor to the Army of the Republic of Vietnam, was Major John Duffy. They called him Dusty Cyanide. That was his call name. In those days, leading up to April 14th, the battalion command post had been destroyed. Major Duffy had already been twice wounded, refusing evacuation. Efforts to resupply the base had failed, and FSB Charlie was surrounded by the battalion-sized element. For hours, American gunships guided by Dusty Cyanide took airstrikes on enemy positions. Major Duffy repeatedly exposed himself to danger in order to direct the gunship's fire and keep the battalion from being overrun. He even called in one strike, extreme danger close, to his own position in order to drive back the advancing attack. And when he was wounded again, he again refused evacuation. He worked side by side to organize the defense of the base with the Vietnamese commander, Major MAJ, who was here today. Major, where are you? Major, thank you for being here. Thank you for your service. It's an honor to have you here. When they finally had to abandon the base, Major Duffy volunteered to lead the rear squad and cover their retreat. And when the withdrawing soldiers were ambushed early on April 15th and many of the injured troops scattered, Major Duffy remained with those who were wounded, rallying them to make it to an established evacuation zone despite being constantly pursued by the Viet Cong. Upon reaching the exfiltration site, Major Duffy again made sure he was the last to board the helicopter. And finally, the airship was ready to depart. One of his Vietnamese allies was shot in the foot, causing him to fall backwards out of the helicopter. But Major Duffy caught him and dragged him back in on board with him, saving one more life along the way. Major Duffy served in the Army until 1977, completing 3 tours in Vietnam, numerous Special Forces assignments, and 20 years of faithful service to our country. After which he went on to a successful career as an author and was even nominated for a Pulitzer Prize for Poetry. He is the definition of a warrior poet, enduring devotion to those he served with and those who serve our nation still. Thank you, Major Duffy, for all that you've inspired in others. And as Commander-in-Chief, I know this is not only for those who wear the uniform of our nation who serve, it's your families as well. So Mary, thank you for all that you sacrificed over the years as well. To Marcus and Judd, I want to emphasize what you already know. Your grandpa's a hero, flat out, unadulterated hero.